Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, thank you for coming on, Grue. Thank you for being a guest, and I appreciate your time. Like
No,
I
of
know you had a
course.
busy day.
Thank you for having me. No problem at all.
You got it, bud. So I guess the first question I want to start out asking you is, I see like you started out like in school playing sports, and when did you decide that you wanted to leave sports and focus on training for wrestling?
I did a meet and greet with Brian Danielson, and I kind of just spoke to him about that, and he gave me really good insight about it. And I asked him like, "Hey, I want to wrestle." You know, I was 14, so I was young, I was excited, I was ready, and I just needed to hear his words of encouragement, and that was it for me. Started training, started wrestling, started traveling, and then I did again. I love football. Football was a fun time in my life, playing with friends, having that camaraderie, But
Yeah.
wrestling was the best thing to probably ever happen to me.
Wow. Okay, so I have to ask you, I'm sure you still watch it. Like, do you have a team that you like the most in football?
So I'm a players guy. So I like Josh Allen. I like Tom
Hmm.
Brady. I like Joe Burrow. So I kind of go over the players more than anything, more than a
All
team.
right.
But I root for I root for the Steelers. I root for the Bengals. I root for the Bills. In that
Sweet.
those are my teams.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. And what age did you actually start like doing this? Like you started training and going to wrestling school and
14 years
everything.
old.
Wow,
14.
that's young.
Yep.
And where did you train at? Who's the person that
So I
trained you?
my, my I credit my training to Ring of Honor Dojo. Delirious, Cheeseburger, John Gresham, those guys, the best people to be around, great human beings, great talent, and I owe a lot to them.
Nice, nice. And how long did it take your body to get used to everything, like the bumps and running the ropes and getting the rope burns, like that that stuff takes a while to actually
Mhm.
build up and get used to it.
It was a while. It was a while. At first, it hurt pretty bad, but getting used to it, understanding what your body needs to do, the nutrition you have to take into your body, all that stuff kind of is what's important. Everything I say this now, this is like a saying I say, everything you touch, everything you do, everything you consume, every thought you have is so important. Everything matters in your life. So you have
Hmm.
to be able to fill your life with things that are good and things that will benefit you in the future. So positive thoughts, positive words of encouragement, good food, high nutrient food, so you can heal. So that's kind of my rule of thumb.
Smart, smart. I like that. And what was the first match you ever had? Like as soon as you were done training and everything, like what was the first match you ever had? I know it's a while ago, right?
It was a Royal Rumble at Warriors of Wrestling with Drew McIntyre.
Oh wow.
That was the first match I've had in my career. Yes, that was the first match I had in my career, and I fell in my entrance.
No, really?
Yeah, pretty bad.
Oh no, that sucks.
But it was a good time. Great, great, great. I busted open. I was bleeding, but it was a good for a debut, I will say.
Okay, there you go. And the nickname of Power Punch, like where did you come up with that? Like was it something given to you?
So EC3 gave it to me. He
Oh,
uh he called me
really?
on the phone and goes, Vinny, you are Power Punch. He goes, you embody energy, positivity, and just persistence. So that's you, Power Punch positivity. That's what you are. That's who you are. And that is kind of what really got me that character and started using it on shows. The success has been insane from there on out,
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful to EC3 for giving me that character and helping me find that. It's not really a character, it's who I am, It is who I
Okay.
am. So just times 10. So it was really, really cool and it's helped me out, which mentions success.
Nice, nice. And how does it feel like after all the years you put in busting your ass, like the hard work, the training, like the first time you ever won a belt, like what's that feeling like?
When was that? That was crazy. I remember being crazy. I remember it being a moment that I'll never forget. And I remember it being a night that I just my family was there for it. It was a moment you can't describe. My family was there, my dad was there. There were streamers throwing at me. It was a very, very cool moment. And every championship you win, you always carry it in high regard. So I try to always appreciate the title wins because those are always fun.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And how's the wrestling journey been so far from like the time you trained and started out to being where you're at now?
Great question. It's been crazy. I traveled all over the world from
Oh
you
yeah.
all over the United States to Canada, Japan, Puerto Rico, Netherlands, Romania, Hungary, Germany, Netherlands, France, Finland, England, UK,
Oh my God.
Wales. Yeah, it's been a lot, and I'm
Wow.
grateful. Yeah, I'm very blessed. I'm grateful for all of it. I really am, and I'm thankful that I've been able to do these things and just travel the world.
Wow. You literally have been everywhere.
I want more, and I think more is coming very soon. So I'm very grateful.
Is there any place you haven't visited yet that you want to say?
Switzerland. I want to go to Switzerland. I want to go to Belgium. I want to go to Ireland and Scotland. Those are my goals. My
All
top
right.
top few places. Yeah.
Hey, you're still young, yeah. I'm sure you're
Yeah.
gonna reach them.
Thank you. I hope so. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, man. And everyone, like, when you talk about wrestling, like everyone talks about how great it is to travel and wrestle in Japan. And I
Oh
want to
yeah.
know, like, how is it actually like to actually like go there and wrestle and visit it?
Japan's beautiful. It's a country that I think everyone should go to if they want to, if they have the chance to do it. It's a beautiful country. People there are very, very kind. It's a lot of people who
Hmm.
are want to help and want to be polite and kind. So I like that a lot. The wrestling there is the best, hands down. I will say, wrestling in Japan is probably the best wrestling you'll get. In my opinion, pound for pound, striking, brawling, grappling is really, really sweet out there. I love it. I had a really good time out there. I will say, probably one of my favorite experiences in wrestling so far was being in Japan. And I will say, France and Germany are two places that I love to
Wow.
wrestle also. I love being there.
Oh wow. Okay. Nice, nice. I know Germany's known for like their dishes, like the food there, right?
Oh my
I
gosh.
think so.
France is known for their dishes, but Germany had some really, really good food. I will say, I ate everything in sight in Germany. It was too good. It was so good.
Nice. And you 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 you've done stuff for AEW and
Yes.
you worked with guys like Powerhouse Hobbs, Shabata,
Shibata. Yep.
and how was your time there? Like how was your time working there and like being on television and hanging out backstage with everybody?
Being on TV is an experience that I'll never forget, and I'm always grateful to be on TV. Especially now that I'm back, especially now that I'm getting into movies and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. But being on TV wrestling is always the best. I wrestled for Ring of Honor, wrestled for Evolve, wrestled for NXT a few times, and AEW a few times as well. And I always enjoy AEW. The locker room is bar none the best locker room to be in. People there are when I was in Ring of Honor, a lot of guys who were there are now in AEW, so it's really cool to
Yeah.
see them. And talk and reminisce. But it's always top professionalism, great people, and I love AEW what they're doing.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, for some reason, like this war between the fans of WWE and AEW,
Yeah.
it's absolutely crazy, and all they do is like talk trash on AEW and their product,
Mhm.
and I don't get it. Like just in enjoy wrestling, it's good to have like two big things because the wrestlers could jump back and forth whenever they want.
I think it's very important to be able to enjoy just wrestling in general. Like this doesn't have to be one company or one picks
Hmm.
all. It's just enjoy it. Love what we have. You have options. If you don't want to watch this, you don't watch it. You want to watch that, you want to watch it. It doesn't matter. I think if fans just really just enjoy what pro wrestling is, I think that that is everything.
Oh
Most important
yeah,
thing,
for
like,
sure.
just enjoy it. We have so much wrestling at our fingertips. Just enjoy it.
I know, I know. I say the same thing. Like the like the people ask, "Oh, what do you watch?" I said, "I watch it all. I watch TNA, I watch NXT, WWE, AEW. Oh, you can't watch AEW if you watch WWE." I'm like, "What?"
Why not? I can enjoy all wrestling. If I'm in a mood for some cool moves or cool shit, I watch AEW. If I'm in a mood for storytelling, I watch like there's flavors for everything in
Exactly,
wrestling. You know what I mean? And it's like flavors of ice cream. You know, that's what it is.
exactly. I mean that kick that you took from
Oh my
Shibata on
gosh,
AEW. I mean, did he knock a tooth out? Like
he
that looked
did.
brutal.
He did. My
Oh,
back left tooth
really?
flew out. Yep.
Oh
And
my God.
prior to that, 2 weeks ago, I had my front tooth chipped. So that chipped out, got that fixed by my dentist. And then I had a match on TV with Shibata, drop kicked, I heard a crack. I said, I knew a tooth came out. I knew it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Thankfully,
Oh
it's not
man.
thankfully, it's not a front tooth. It's a back tooth. It's not as bad. But yeah, that happened.
Damn, that sucks.
Hmm.
And one of the guys that you worked was the walking weapon. Like he is so good. Like the guy is such a good wrestler. And what did you think of that match that you had with him?
Which one?
The Josh Alexander.
I have Wrestle Josh.
Oh,
Yeah. But I love him, though. He's awesome. I would love to wrestle him. He's a
yeah,
great guy.
definitely. And was there any wrestler growing up that you love watching?
Brian Danielson, John Cena, Rey Mysterio, Boogeyman, uh, Batista was fun. Jeff Hardy. That's my era. 2007 is my
Oh
era.
yeah,
Really,
nice
really
man,
good.
nice. And what about now? Like, and if you could wrestle like any legend now, like any legend that actually can still wrestle yet, like who do you think you would choose?
Brian Danielson, if he was still wrestling, if he was to come back. Edge is a legend. Definitely Edge. Um, Jeff Hardy, of course. Uh, but my dream match is Matt Cardona as of right now.
Oh wait, really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That would be a really good match too. That's
Thank you.
awesome. And you've been slaying it now. Like you were a guest on the Freddie Prince show, and now you just told me you did like Sports Illustrated. And how's both experiences? Like these things are huge. Like Freddie's like has millions of followers. Sports
Freddie's the
Illustrated, of
man.
course. Like how's both experiences?
God is good. I'm very blessed to be able to do these things and to be able to be on these platforms. I don't take anything for granted. I don't take anything for granted whatsoever. And I'm very lucky. And I try and take every opportunity and make the most out of it, every single one possible.
Mhm.
I think that's very important to do as a talent is to be grateful for every opportunity given and make the most of each opportunity. And always look at the positive side of things. You know what I mean? Not everything's always gonna be sunshine and rainbows. So in every moment, try and find the positive.
That's smart. I like that.
Thank you.
Who do you think so far has been like your toughest opponent or toughest match?
Rocky Romero. He is
Oh,
by
really?
far probably the best wrestler in the business. I
Wow.
I I, I have I have never wrestled somebody, and I was shocked at how good he was. Like his mind for wrestling is phenomenal, and he's just so good. So yeah, Rocky Romero, hands down, my favorite match I ever had in my career. And Paul London,
Wow.
honorable mention, Paul London.
Okay, yeah, definitely. And I see next month you'll be wrestling here in Philly, and you'll be doing something for SPO
Yeah,
Wrestling. Johnny 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 Cashmere's like the main guy there that's running it.
he's amazing.
Oh yeah, and I mean him and Trent used to tear up the scene like it was the best.
Mhm.
And how do you feel about like is this the first time that you're going to be doing something with them?
Yes, and I am very excited. I love the Backseat Boys. I love Kashmir, and I'm just very excited. And is in Harrah's in Philly. Really, really fun. Miami Mike against me with Tough Love. It's gonna be a really cool night. It's gonna be a really special night to say the least.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure, for sure. And hey, after the match is over, you could probably go around and see if you could play some slots, right?
Right? Yeah, that's I don't think I have wrestled in a casino yet, but I enjoy wrestling in different places. Like I wrestled in churches, I wrestled in stadiums, I wrestled in, everywhere there's wrestle, but not a casino yet. So I am very excited to wrestle in a casino. Different environment, you
Nice.
know.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
I was in
Eh,
Vegas. I did the whole thing in Vegas last week, and it was really really fun. And it was really special to spend time in Vegas. I had a major event out there that I was doing, and I enjoyed it.
Hey,
I don't drink or really party, but a casino uh, experience is always fun.
nice, nice. I mean, isn't that the saying though? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That is true. That is true. Luckily, nothing crazy happened in Vegas, but it was a fun time.
And what about music? Like, what kind of songs are on your playlist?
I like ABBA. I like Backstreet Boys. I love Disney music. I love Lady Gaga. I love Disturbed. I have it is everything. Everything is all on my list. I don't discriminate. Any music's really good. If it's a tune I like it. That's
Awesome.
how it usually is for me, I guess. It's weird, but I like a lot of music.
Okay, okay. And what do you think would be your go-to karaoke song if you were gonna sing one?
Just Dance, Lady Gaga.
Oh, nice, nice. It's a good song. I like that one.
It works.
And I'm a big horror fan, so I always ask like my guests this, are there
Oh
any
yeah, I
horror
love horror.
films
I
that you
love
love?
horror.
All right, sweet. What horror films do you like? What kind of horror films?
I like Chucky. I like Michael Myers. I like Terrify is awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing the new Screamboat Willie. It's a Mickey
Yes,
Mouse horror. Yeah, that's gonna be
yes.
that's
That
gonna be
looks so
fun.
good.
And Terrifier, of course. Chucky, like I said, the classics. Oh, Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. As a kid growing up, I used to always watch the classics with my mom. So I enjoy
Same,
those.
same.
Yeah, I like all horror. You can't go wrong with a good horror movie, in my opinion.
You know the actor that actually plays Art the Clown and Terrifier is going to play the killer Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse and the Screamboat. Like,
yeah,
yeah, like I'm
it's
really
gonna be
looking
awesome.
forward to that.
So am I. I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a really fun time. Really interesting to see because it's cool because Mickey Mouse is like an iconic character, and seeing them play a villain is gonna be cool.
I know. Mickey finally turned heel after all
Yeah,
these years.
after what 100 years? Oh my gosh, it's longer than John Cena's.
Yeah, that was so shocking though, like seeing Cena turn heel and
It was
that
cool.
that promo he gave. Oh my God, like that was crazy.
One of the best in the game, I tell you. John Cena, one of the best in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And what's your workout and diet like to stay in wrestling shape?
Carnivore diet is my favorite diet to do. Occasionally I have some carbs, but I like to be mostly meat, um, vegetables, all meats, all cuts of meat. I think meat has a lot of really good nutrients in it that heals your body. And yeah, so I'm very, very. I stick to my carnivore heavily, and
Um,
it works for me.
hey, yeah. I mean,
And my
I
workout
love
plan:
I
push
love
pull
eating steak.
legs. Yeah, steak's good. Push pull legs is my workout plan.
Nice, nice. And what about a a cheat food? Do you have any like bad foods that you like to eat?
I like cake. I'll do a nice slice of cake, but cake, lobster tail, the cake kind. Because there's two lobster tails. There's lobster tail, and then there's like a croissant type of lobster tail. Um, And I like can't go wrong with pizza.
Oh, I love pizza.
So I guess that would be my dirty bulk.
Okay. And like me too being Italian, like I have to do my pasta and chicken parmesan too. So
Of course,
I'm
of
like, all
course.
right.
You can't. Chicken parm is. I mean, that's not that bad. Chicken parm. You can get away with that if you're cutting, But I'm Italian too, so I know.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. And how about gaming? Like, are you into video games at all? Are you a gamer?
I don't game. I did do Dead by Daylight because it's a horror game. I enjoyed horror. Me and Cheeseburger used to play, but I don't really game anymore. I've been so busy just traveling, hitting the roads. It's just been really busy for me lately. But I really do enjoy. Like if I play game, I enjoy SmackDown versus Raw, or I enjoy Dead by Daylight.
Nice. I play that game too because like I said, I'm a horror guy too. So yeah, because you could add like all these different characters in that game. Like you could be Chucky, Ghostface,
Chucky, yeah,
Leatherface.
they added a bunch. They
Yeah,
did a good job with that
yeah.
game. I'm glad.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is. I just downloaded the Killer Clowns video game. Like,
I gotta look into that. Don't tell me too much about that 'cause I won't be surprised. I did hear about that. I'm gonna look into that 'cause I like horror stuff. I enjoy
yeah,
horror. I enjoy seeing like horror get more love lately than ever before. So I'm trying. I would
definitely.
like to, and horror games are the best. So I do want to look into that game.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, it's fun.
Brand new.
It is. It's a fun game. Yeah, yeah. It's about what is it, like a few months old now.
Okay,
I would say like probably like 8 months, 7 months old.
that ain't bad. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that ASAP. Actually, got me excited.
Okay. And what about superhero and villain? Like, do you have a favorite?
I like Batman. I love
Hmm.
Batman. But lately, I've been catching myself watching more Spider-Man.
Nice, nice.
Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst. That's been my go-to lately. One, two, and three, all really good. But Christian Bale, Batman, can't go wrong with it.
Definitely, definitely. Are you more of a beach guy or like an outdoors hiking camping guy?
It depends on the mood. I can't give a yes or no to both because I love both. If I'm in Hawaii, I'm on the beach. I'm doing the yeah, no, you know what? I love both. I like traveling. I love traveling. Me and my wife love to do a lot of outdoorsy stuff. So
Hmm.
I won't say no to either or. I did do a black sand beach in Hawaii. It was amazing.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
really fun stuff.
What what about coffee or tea? Like, what do you prefer? Do you drink any?
Energy drinks, number one. Then I do coffee. Actually I do coffee and I do tea. Chamomile, Earl Grey. I do tea.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
If being a big horror fan, if you could star in any horror franchise, like actually battling the main killer, the slasher, who do you think what franchise you think you would want to jump into?
Terrifier.
Yeah, I could definitely see you picking up Art and body slamming him.
Angle slam, power punch. Why not, right?
Exactly, yes.
I like that act. I think about it now. I kind of like that.
Hey, Terrifier 4 is coming out. Chris Jericho
Never
is in
know.
Terrifier 3, so
Never know.
exactly. And is you never know.
We'll see.
Is there anything coming up for you that you would like to plug? Like any matches? I know you said you want to start getting into acting. I think you said that, right?
I have a movie coming out very soon. I'm featured in Frequency of Miracles. It's a movie based off The Secret where they talk about your mental health, your ways of life, your the way you think, how you how it's an interview based movie, and they interview you and you pretty much give your insight, give your road to success. You talk about your past, your growing. It's like a whole informative, really good movie about a bunch of people who are legends, and then there's me. They throw me, they had me in there, And I'm very lucky to be part of that. It's a big opportunity to be part of people who are around, like Dr. Bruce Lipton, Dr. Dor Vitale, Khalila Ali, Muhammad Ali's ex-wife. Um,
Oh, wow.
you know, huge names, huge names. Les Brown, who's a massive speaker. So they have massive names for that. I got to be part of that. That's coming out pretty soon. I'm also going to be on a TV show called Men Speaking. That is a very similar mental health based show about your finding self love, finding who you are, your
Mhm.
journey to success, your journey to finding the true self that you believe that you are, and that was really cool for me. Um, that's coming out. That's coming very soon. When we start filming for that soon. Wrestling nonstop all over the world. I'm gonna be in Miami, Orlando. I got dates out the s. So I'm very lucky. Wrestling for CCW, Fight Pro, Magic. DOA, UGWA. The list goes on and on. VIP Dallas, Barry Wrestling in Canada. The list goes on and on. Excite Wrestling. There's a lot of places that I love to work, and New South is another one that I really enjoy. Uh, Action Pro in Atlanta is awesome too. So I've just been getting to wrestle for some amazing places. I'm very lucky to do that and continue to do so. And with these movies, I'm gonna be, doing. I'm gonna be very busy wrestling and acting, but I'm always gonna be doing both.
Hey, you're in the long list of people from Hogan to Rock to Cena, and now you.
I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Hopefully, the ball keeps rolling.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And where can fans follow you and keep up with everything?
Vinny Pacifico on Instagram, Vinny Pacifico one on Twitter, and Vinny Pacifico on Facebook. And on YouTube, I have all stuff from Vinny Pacifico.
Nice, nice. See, I got my horror rings on. I got Jason and Chucky.
I love that. That's awesome. That's fire. I like that a lot. That's cool.
Well, it was very nice meeting you, and I'll see
Pleasure.
you on the Philly show because I'm managing a team on that
Hell yeah. That's
event. So,
great.
so I'll definitely see you at SPO Wrestling on the
Yes, you will.
27th.
I'll see you there. Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate you.
You got it, bud. Have a good one, man.
You too. You too.